You ever hold the power of time, space, and reality in the palm of your hands? This is where the power lies.
I just think he's in danger. I think he's in a danger to us. He's a danger to himself.
He's always talking about the time crystals. He's always focused on the time crystals. I think this is gonna go bad quick if Elk doesn't get this under control.
He broke out of the hospital.
My friends have said that maybe I'm a little obsessed with the time crystals and that I need to back off.
Kyle, you're out of toilet paper again.
But they don't get it. This is the fabric of reality. It's time and space. Listen here, ladies, coming in with your hair and your blazers and thinking that you can come in here and you can tell Elk, the time-traveling caveman, how to handle the time crystals. I'm not having it. Hey, friendly neighborhood caveman Elk here. I'm 33 million years old. I'm a citizen of the multiverse, currently residing in Kyle's backyard because he will not let me sleep inside on his bed. I'm not homeless.
Elk is definitely addicted to the time crystals. He doesn't let you hold them. He doesn't let you near them. He doesn't even like when you talk about them.
Yeah, and then the dinosaur comes in and Dr. Dress is just like, hey, H3RD's the best. And the dinosaur bites his head. And he punches him a little bit and then he puts him in the Neanderthal. And then the dinosaur punches him and fights him. He hits him with his tail. Tommy Tresnick loses.
Those things, I just know that whenever he gets them, he just gets super standoffish and I mean, all right, I'll level with you. One time, he said we were gonna go on a road trip, and he tricked me into being one of Henry VIII's wives. I came into possession of the time crystals because a herd of velociraptors had attacked my village, slaughtered everyone, so I wanted to get revenge, so I found them and then I killed their families, but at great cost to myself too. I was pretty much left for dead, and I saw a glowing rock right next to me, so I rolled over, I picked up the rock, and then these 5 mystical men, the temporal aristocracy, and they said, here are the time crystals, you have to protect these, or else all of time and space is going to become undone.
So Elk used to keep the time crystals in the top drawer, but then he took them out because he had to prepare for a match with Cameron Sky, and he just never put them back. He carries them with him every single day, everywhere he goes.
If we let him just go unchecked and just not, like, stop him, I'm afraid he's gonna undo existence. Well, there's a strict time traveler's oath. So I can't go back and I can't alter history. I can't alter time. That would go against the whole mission that the time aristocracy, the time guardians have put me in charge of. So I can't do anything like that. But what I will do is, like, if I'm hungry and I'm watching The Office when Kyle's not home, and I will use them to go to, like, the fridge and I'll make some chocolate milk. Or like sometimes McDonald's, they just put out those spicy chicken nuggets. So if I don't feel like walking because I don't know how to drive, I'm a caveman, I'll use the time crystals and I'll go to McDonald's and I'll get some spicy chicken nuggets. So, you know, like, important stuff.
Elk has definitely been careless with his responsibility with the time crystals. He'll just use the time crystals because he doesn't want to get up or to avoid an argument. Oh, Elk, can you take the trash out? It's trash night. You said you were going to.
Oh yeah, trash night.
I mean, I don't know. One time I caught him reenacting the short from the beginning of A Bug's Life where the old man is playing chess against himself. So, I mean, if that's responsible, then yeah, he's real responsible with it.
My toughest opponent since Bobby Fischer. My toughest opponent since Bobby Fischer. people are always trying to steal the time crystals. I mean, I've had to beat like super bad wizards that do vile black magic. There's always some sort of mad scientist and some sort of a timeline. There was the time that I was actually a bad warlord in the future when I had all the oil and I would use the time. I would try to steal the time crystals for myself. So yeah, I mean, people are trying to always steal them.
Dr. Wreckingball clearly wants the time crystals, and even though ELK has accused Dylan and I of stealing the time crystals or wanting to steal the time crystals, we did a whole arc about it, he has not been able to see that regular Randy / Dr. Meatball is clearly trying to steal the time crystals.
I don't know what Wreckingball's up to. Can't be good. I always see him sniffing around, like literally. Sometimes I think he learned the scent of the time crystals.
Regular Randy, my good friend, how you doing?
Hey, ELK, it's you!
Yeah, it's me. Hey, look what I got you. I got you a little snack. A little SpaghettiOs and meatballs. You know, there's an entire dimension where these cans eat us.
Meatballs? I love meatballs! ELK, such a fun treat!
Yeah, everybody does.
We're just gonna drink them out of the can like Papa? Ooh, hey, cameraman. I'm regular Randy and... Wait. This isn't a Kyle and Dylan thing?
Thank God.
See, let me tell you something about Kyle and Dylan. They're a couple of real buttheads trying to get between me and ELK. You know, I just wanna get a bit of those time crystals action. Make Tommy proud, have fun, maybe destroy the world. I don't know, whatever Tommy wants. I just know that I don't care what Kyle and Dylan want, and between you and me, I don't care what happens to ELK.
I mean, if Dr. Wreckingball got his hands on the time crystals, I think it would be bad. Everything that ELK has ever said is that time and space and reality would just stop working or break or skip all over the place. I mean, ELK changes it every time he talks about it, but from my understanding, it would be bad.
If I did not protect the time crystals, for sure the time pterodactyls would be just everywhere running amok. They already killed one of our presidents in 1963, so God knows what they could be doing.
Hey, what are you doing after this? Want to join the H3RD and help me steal those time crystals? Got a lab coat with your name on it, cameraman.
Do you remember the scene in Armageddon when the control for the nuke breaks and everybody thinks, all right, well, they can't blow up the planet. And then Bruce Willis stays behind and saves the day. I feel like I'm Earth before Bruce Willis decided to stay behind. We used to have so much fun before you started abusing those time crystals.
I don't like this ambush stuff. That's what raptors do, and we all know that they're poop demons.
So how do you guys feel about maybe just putting the crystals back in the top drawer?
Hey, everybody, regular Randy's here. Let's talk about a Halloween... What the is going on?
Whatever it takes.
ELK!
One time he said, hey, you want to go see a dead body? And I was like, I love Stand By Me. So I thought we were going to, like, me and him were actually going to bond. But he actually just took me to my own funeral. And that was a little rough.
Hey, you son of a gun! You're not allowed to have these. Where are you gonna go? The cat dimension?